Hi, welcome to my channel. We have Puzja in the stream today. Is going to show us some sick Victor stuff that he's been defeating me with of lately. So hopefully this video helps people that struggle with Victor just to see some of the cheese that he does and how to get out of it basically. So yeah, go ahead Puzja, beat me up.
Yeah. So, just generally speaking, Victor is very committal character. So if he needs to do something, you need to commit, you go for it. It's very linear usually. So stepping is very effective against Victor, especially in Season 2. As far as I can tell, like everything misses on Victor, like everything. For anything else, he's a stance rush down character, so don't allow him to go and switch stances on you and do whatever. Hit him out. Basically, if you've seen the cryptic video, right?
Yeah.
Victor is basically shittier, much shittier version of the. Sorry for the language. Much worse, much worse version of the Lars, right?
Okay.
Also, a lot of stance transitions, which you can hit him out of. What moves you should look out for? Let's go maybe some more or less punishable moves. You already know classic. I know everybody wants to see it. So is this right?
Mm-hmm.
Outside of hit is -20. From the distance it will be a little bit less. I do believe it's -19. Yeah, there you go,
okay.
-19.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's like, especially in my levels, I picked at high purple level, never got to blue, so yeah, I'm pretty much very low tier player, and at my level it's kind of a panic button. Because Victor gets a little bit of evasion in this move. He disappears, he goes up.
Yeah.
So whenever you do something, especially when I see, for example, Xiaoyu transition, right, stance transition, and trying to mix me up, I'm trying to go for this just because maybe it will evade it, right? I don't even know for sure. Sometimes I just throw it out because like whatever.
Yeah.
That's the only move I know, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, outside the heat, as we discussed, it's -19, -20, so you have a huge frame advantage. The only thing is he might be like a little bit ways away, as you can see. If I do it from here, right, then you cannot launch me. But if I am close enough, straight away go launch me. Yeah, outside the heat, it's just nothing.
Cool. All right, it makes sense.
Yeah,
it's sidesteppable, but it's kind of hard to read too.
It is, yes, it is sidesteppable, but like from the distance from here, I think you might react when I'm in your face doing something, and then all of a sudden I disappear. Like for me, I will not sidestep it. I will just wait, block it, and launch the other Victors.
Okay, understood.
Yeah. Then the other classic of Victors is 222 spam, our bread and butter basically. So when you see, well, what's the tell? The tell always is the gun, right?
Okay.
And the only thing, if you take away from today's sesh, is always duck the gun, right?
Okay.
You don't need to remember anything else, especially in the lower levels. Because Victor can stop here, for example, 3 slashes. He stops, he's -10, you can jab punish him, but if he goes further, right, here's the gun, right?
Okay.
So
I should have ducked the gun or duck after the gun?
Duck the gun.
Oh, okay, alright. So
duck the gun and launch, and that's it. I cannot do anything about it. If you duck the gun, you launch me.
Alright, and then I gotta react. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You straight away. You can fuzzy duck it if you like, but like make sure the bullet is over you.
Yeah.
He will be in this teleport transition. You can already hit. Even if he's in a teleport transition, you will hit me.
Yeah, I understand. And I gotta. Okay, so I just gotta get good at the timing of it.
Yeah.
It's hard. Alright, do it again. Try one more. Oh yeah, scene. Yep.
I cannot do anything about it, so it's like the one thing, because many people.
Harry had the question: what's the frames on gun into stance on block? So if I get hit by the gun, I think is what he means.
Okay, block it.
Yeah. Plus
-3.
-3. Yeah, -3, Harry. On him. So
Yeah,
plus
but
3.
this -3 is not actual like proper, because basically the stance transition and shit, it adds up, and like if you duck the gun, that's why I'm saying don't try to hit me out, because what usually people do, you
Yeah.
can block right now
Mhm.
and try to hit me in a stance transition. You
Okay.
can't do that. You can take the gun, don't duck it, take it, block
Okay.
it, and then you can try, I don't know, power crash it or whatever, or just jab me out of it. So
Or
let's
hop
go.
kick. I just hop kick it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but then I have my options.
Okay.
Do it again.
Yep. Oh, the crush.
I have the crush, so it beats most things, right? So yeah, you will be able to hit me out of this transition, right? Whatever, try to guess. That's what people do. But as I said, the 100% option is duck the gun, right?
Yeah.
So gun goes your way, you duck it, you win.
Yeah. Yeah.
You launch him or whatever. And the same is with the other gun. Is this gun? Let me remember. Yeah, this one.
You just gotta block. You gotta duck that too. How quick is that move?
Yeah.
Do it again. What are we looking at here when you shoot that thing? I'll get hit by it just so I can see it. 22. Oh, it is reactable. Dude, that's like borderline slow low, and this one. That's
Like,
something
the
you
only
can
thing
react
is,
to,
like,
Harry.
This gun I can do from the distance, right? So I can do that. My inputs are there.
Yeah.
So you're not doing anything here, but sometimes they will do it in your face as well, just to begin, because it's one of the quickest stance transitions just from the gun, right?
Yeah.
I can raw stance, but it takes time. Nobody does that. Like the only time I raw stance is when I do this, basically.
Okay.
Right, and it counter hits, and then I can go and do my shit.
Yeah.
But other way around, when this will be the gun will be the quickest transition into EI stance.
Ah, cool.
Like the generally, as you can correct me, somebody in the chat. I don't know really the side steps, but usually he's sidestep right, and whenever he's in stances, he's sidestep left.
Okay.
So if you're not ducking the gun, right,
Yeah.
you can start sidewalking left, right, whenever he's transitioning. So
Okay.
if I do this, and I try to crash,
I
you
should
can
be able
walk
to.
the crash.
Okay. It's like
Just start walking.
I messed up a long
Yeah.
time ago though.
I'm gonna miss everything.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna miss this. I'm gonna miss this.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Wow.
I'm gonna miss what else? This.
Yeah.
The only thing that could hit you is I'm pretty sure this.
Yeah. Yeah. That kind of.
And maybe this.
Yeah, yeah.
It's tracking now. The second hit of this string, he goes 1 and then 1 plus 2.
Yeah.
So 1 will be this.
Yeah.
And 1 plus 2 is tracking. So 1 plus 2 is follow up.
Is that mid?
If you but if you sidestep and block, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get away of everything.
Okay.
But yeah, the only thing if you're walking left will be this, basically the shout, or as I said this, but it's not consistent. 1 plus 2 is not that consistent, even though it's tracking in season 2, but it's tracking move, it's homing, but not so much as I discovered. Still, yeah. So if you missed on the gun, start sidewalking left mostly.
Okay. Cool. That's helpful.
Right.
And Harry said something about
yeah.
counter hitting launching low sweep. Something about you got like a launching low. Yeah. How to avoid this
That's
thing.
my favorite. It's this thing. Let me do the counter hit.
I guess it's the setup into the counter hit, like how you do it. Looks like any other low poke, but it's a full launch.
Yeah, setup is non-existent. You don't have like a follow-up where you do it. You just go for it.
Oh, okay. And if I just happen to click a button.
but it's like it's fairly reactable. Like at least
20.
It's 20 frames technically, but it's not as evasive as or hidden as Shao used, for example, Snake Edge, right?
Yeah.
You clearly see him go down, like, and when he goes down, that's the other thing we can talk about Victor. His lows are nothing, just like Lars. His lows are basically nothing, right?
Oh, cool.
It's a nothing burger, so you can take a lot of them. Because this one is the chunkiest one, I'm pretty sure. And this one, you have the counter hit property on it, so if you get hit on the counter hit, you get full launch for like 84
damage.
Combo. I don't do much of a hit combos, but like if they know hit combos, they'll hit you for 100.
Damn. Okay. So don't click on lows.
The other lows that Victor has is like basically this. It's also counter hitting. If you've seen, it has this very, very nice animation. Boom.
Yeah.
He will hit you with the gun. So it's but it's on a counter hit only. Without the counter hit, it's also not that much to deal with. So its range is not that great. Like this one had amazing range in season 1. Now it's much shorter. So sometimes like I'm in their face and I will miss it, especially when they start sidestepping. Sometimes it weaves when they sidestep probably right.
All right. Okay.
But basically because it's got shorter, like from here I'm not getting you. It's like exactly a little bit less than his leg.
Yeah.
So before it would hit you like, I don't know, like 0.5 extended range, like beyond his leg, and I could hit you from like here.
Yeah.
Now it doesn't work. So
and apparently there's a low high entry tool as well. Victor's got a low high entry tool. I don't know if you know of this one. That Harry's just brought it up.
What exactly? Which one?
I don't know. Apparently it goes from a low to a high. Is it that one? Oh yeah, it's that one. He said it uses knives.
Yeah, it's not parryable because it's a weapon attack, but it's like if you block it, I'm pretty sure you can launch me. It's minus 17. Yeah, so if you launch this, it's like I use it a lot, even though like most of the Victor guides will say don't use it. It's not that good.
Yeah.
But like for me, like the only thing I like about it is like it's waiting a little bit, right? It's a little bit of evasion because he ducks for it, and then like the high is, I'm pretty sure if you
you can mix it up too.
Will be guaranteed. Yeah.
Yeah.
But generally, this one is a nothing burger, same as like all the other. His lows, this, right? Yeah, nothing much in terms of lows. Like full crouch, you can go for this. It's a very nice option because I'm pretty sure now, it goes to the stance now.
20 damage.
But that's beyond. It's beyond the point. You can take it, and like if you're blocking, I don't know if for the
23
stand block. If the it's guaranteed. Okay, so still it was nerfed. It was like 23, 24 damage before. But generally, you can take his lows. Don't be afraid. Don't start ducking. Like the only thing why you duck against Victor, because like a lot of his shit is high, right? This like half of the options are high. Like favorite power crash hit engager that got removed. This is high, right? Yeah. And even though it's technically not reactable, so many people fuzzy duck, so this misses a lot, right? Okay.
And sidesteppable.
Or people just step it. Yeah.
Yeah, like interesting.
It's not that much in it. So
so look for the gun was the biggest one. So duck the gun.
Yeah, look for the gun. If you miss the gun, walk left on the stance transition into EI. It's this one.
Yeah.
The other stance he has is like basically the sneak stance. Is the perfumer stance. Is this?
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I can go with like like from this kind of thing, right?
Okay.
I can like loop it into itself and go for it, and like. But again, you can hit me out with like generic down forward 2. A lot of times works.
That one.
Right. Down forward 2, down forward 1. Like,
Okay.
usually people go for this down forward 1, right, and just hit me out of anything I do
stance.
here.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
See, you can catch any stance, transition, whatever.
Oh,
Right?
interesting.
But people see him. People see him moving funny, and they afraid. They start blocking.
Oh, start blocking, yeah. And they get caught.
Yeah. They just they either block or wait for him to stop. But like as I said,
You won't
I can
stop.
maybe not even stop. Yeah, I can go for whatever.
Oh, okay, and they just...
Like here, I can even transition to this stance, and then you fuck.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the
Interesting.
gun. Sidewalk right, generally sidewalk left on the stance. On this stance transition after the gun. Launch this, right? You can launch a lot of times. What I do, I don't have a proper muscle memory. I say to go for a save option of while standing floor, right? It's 11 frames. It's super useful, but I default always to 1. I don't know if it's the same with the other Victors, but I always default to this or this or like 2. But a lot of times, like especially when I start mashing, right? I'm trying to mash you out of something.
Yeah.
It will be this.
Oh,
and it's
16.
launchable. It's minus 16.
Okay. Interesting.
So if you block it, you launch it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So basically, horizontal slash, you launch it.
Yep.
Vertical slash, you block it.
Okay.
Like because this is
Block.
counter hit launcher.
Okay, but
this,
that one...
Yeah.
Okay, alright, that helps. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. And like I like it because this also counter hit launches for like I don't know, all the damage in the world if you let me hit it.
Okay.
Like I don't know, like let me see. Yeah, and here I can go for this shit basically, which is what I said. The only time I manually stance transition.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the lag or whatever, but.
Oh, you might be.
Oh,
there we go.
There we go. And basically,
oh
he
shoot!
goes
Look at that
for
guy.
whatever.
83 and on the wall.
And then, if he gets to the wall, he can also do this, and this.
Yeah,
and
go.
this combo, I'm pretty sure season 2 is like 102.
Do that bit?
So yeah,
Oh, okay, never mind.
that's why I like this.
That combo forever. Look,
what
it's
else?
this map too, right? He got me on the wall.
Yeah.
This
I'm
map.
telling you, with this combo, he can get to the wall for 102 damage. I'm pretty sure.
That's crazy.
That's why I like this. But again, like this only useful if, for example, I block your snake edge. Yeah, then I will go for this because it will counter hit launch you.
Interesting.
But all the other times it's just a muscle memory for me to go for 1, and then I'm launchable. Like, as easy as that. His generic launch down forward 2 is minus 14 on block. So you have a chunky punish, you can hit engage of it, right?
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
I think it was this one.
What else? Like this thing is like, as I said, like a lot of times people don't even know that they're afraid. Your character gets a bit staggered, and like people don't think that you're plus, but you are.
Yeah, that one's new. I didn't know that. Sneaky one.
Yeah. The one thing they changed in season 2, this was like mad punishable. Now it's not. I'm plus 3.
Okay.
So yeah.
What about the fire sword?
The one.
What about the fire sword?
Trying to hit me. Yeah.
What about that fire sword where they put the Puzja, when he puts the sword into the ground, it does like a massive explosion. I don't know if it's down 1+2, but there's one where it like explodes the whole like ground around you.
Oh, you mean this?
Yeah, that. Okay, how do I avoid that? Do I just block it?
Uh, I'm pretty sure, like yeah, he will be plus on it, +4, and he remains in the stance. So
Yeah.
I can go for like other options after.
Okay.
But most of the times it will be set up on the wall. I'm pretty sure.
Ah,
So,
okay.
Like, yeah, he will like juggle you, do for example a hit burst, and like when you waking up, you'll be in this position.
Yeah.
So he can like either keep looping it,
Yeah.
right, or go for something else, and then like you wake up and he does something else.
Yeah, okay. So it's like a wake up thing. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, usually it's a setup for the wall. Before it was a much more of the chip damage. Like, good for me, I never played Victor for chip damage, even maybe I should have. But nowadays it's like less and less chip damage, so it has less and less utility, but it remains to be plus frame, so at least, like, yeah, people sometimes will try to hit you out of this. Oh, by the way, yeah, this one. I don't know why people are not going to
that's a
punish
launch.
this
Wow.
for the life of,
Interesting.
of them. It's not just a launch, it's -19.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
But I'm sometimes doing this and I'm just like, people are keep blocking and I'm just standing there
sorry.
and keep kneeing them,
Yeah.
right? I'm doing this.
If I get hit. Okay. Yeah.
To just, yeah. But like technically you just launch.
Wow.
There's nothing to it. Right?
So
People, for
horizontal
some reason,
slash the knee.
see that knee and they don't do anything. I don't know why, but I get away with it a lot because like my muscle memory, it's much easier for me to go for this launch than this launch. This launch is like it's harder for me to pull out, especially like on a quick reaction. But this is easy for me, right? How my finger placements are on the D-pad, this is like much easier for me personally.
Yeah.
Other victors might be different, right? But for me it's just like, okay, launch, and then they block and do nothing. So there you go as well.
Yeah. Wow. There's a lot of things in that I was not realizing.
Yeah, generally, like people will be like, Victor either will be running at you or he will be stance transitioning, as I showed here, right?
Yep.
He's like, or he will be doing just running moves, right? Running 2 is like what I try to like base my whole game around, because it's also goes into the stance, right?
Yep.
And as you've seen in our matches, I love doing like running 2 into stance, and I'm just slow.
Demolishes me.
I'm just slowing you, and I'm just going for this. And I do it in the matches as well. Until they learn to do anything about it, why stop, right?
Yeah, okay.
And even though, yeah, you can absolutely hit me out of it. You can launch me, right? You can block and launch me. But until they show me they can do that,
You keep
as I
spamming
said,
it.
Victor is very Victor is very committal, so I will commit, right? And I will go for it. -29. There you go, on the block.
That one's hard for me to read.
And if you see like Farzeen playing, the Farzeen from the Pakistan, right? He's also very like unsafe with it. A lot of times he goes for these lows, but it's just because like you need to show me that you're gonna do something about it.
Yup. Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. And as you see, I can just like
Keep going.
can just if it hits, I just keep going, right?
Yup.
You wake up,
Yeah.
it's going. You try to do something, I counter hit, I launch you, because it's also a counter hit launcher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See?
Dude, so much damage. Parody wanted to
One
know.
counter hit launch.
Parody wanted to know what happens. What's the opponent's strategy that gives you the hardest time? So, what kind of opponent makes
Honestly,
you?
for me, it's people usually, like, especially in my ranks, they just when people mashing, right? Because they don't even know that they can hit me out of things, right? But they do it by default because they mash. So that gives me a lot of problems when people just click, right?
Yeah.
I love people who are trying to be defensive, so they by default they just stand there and watch me do this shit, right?
Okay. So over defenders you like to verse because you can just spam on them.
Oh yeah.
Unless they're
yeah.
good at defending the string specifically. You know, like
I
they're
mean,
looking for the
even
gun.
if they are, so like they like if it's not like Harry Brian, right? Harry would
Harry.
give me like trouble because yeah, his counter hitting will be on point and everything. That's a different story. But if they just turtle and they're like, okay, I'm waiting for my turn, there will be no your turn, right? I will find a way to set it up so you can do nothing here. So that gives me a lot of problems, like people who just click. Generally, I don't like people who like throw a lot of mids, right? Lydia, who else? Maybe Nina. Yeah, Nina will give me a lot of problems with much faster mids. And generally, like Victor's neutral is not all that, right? So in the beginning of the rounds, I prefer to just like wait because my options are not that much. Like I can go for this.
Yeah.
It's minus 14, so you can hit engage on me if it misses, right?
Yeah.
Like it also goes into stance. You can hit me out of the stance.
Yeah.
Easily, right?
Okay.
So it's if it's on block, as I said, everything is hittable.
Interesting.
So Victor is like he seems that he does a lot of things, and people just stand there and do nothing. Where you should be just hitting your buttons. It's as easy as that. As I said in the beginning, it's like it's a worse version of Lars.
Yeah, it's interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, because like what else?
That's
like
what I see a
general
lot.
jabs, I can go for down forward 1-1, right? Like this.
Yeah.
This I go for a lot. Like general pokes, like this one is like very quick. Like 3 to 4. Like by the way, yeah, I'm not doing that, but I see a lot of victors doing this, like finishing it. It's minus 13.
Yeah.
Like if I use it, it will be either a combo under, or in neutral I will go just for this because
plus
it's minus 10, right?
Okay.
But some victors I go for the whole thing,
and then I can go
like,
that.
Yeah, you can just after that punish.
Yeah, cool. That's sick. Yeah.
Yeah, as I said, like in a neutral, like I have troubles finding stuff. That's why a lot of times I'm trying to just default to this, like catch you with this, sidestep, catch you with this, or just like catch you this coming in, and like combo is pretty like chunky without hit, without nothing. 84.
You know how hard it is for a Shaggy to get 84 damage. Pretty hard. Pretty difficult. Pretty
no
difficult.
idea, no clue.
Pretty difficult.
Damage is easy here.
We have to do like a half.
Victor land.
We have to do like a half dash forward to try and get that 84. And whiff something.
Not too shabby.
Oh, no, it's cool.
Yeah.
Do you know what new moves? Do you know what the new moves that Victor got in season 2 by any chance?
Yeah.
Chixie's asked that.
This one from the stance, from EI stance, he has down 1, right? It's a hit engager. Because they took away this hit engage, right? It's not hit engager anymore.
Yep.
They gave him the one in the stance, right?
Okay.
And it's like it's pretty good actually, but it's also very situational. But I like it. The only thing that like in the open, the only thing that I can do to actually hit engage is this.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, this is like two-way street. A lot of people see this and they duck because the second one is the high.
Okay.
You can block first, duck second.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
You can do it, but I can do this as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, it's this, and I can stay in the stance and then do this.
Okay, we're on the floor.
Right?
Yeah.
So like you can try to duck because like mostly victors will go for this, right?
Yeah.
Like it's the default option. This is more for the spikes at the wall, right?
Okay.
They usually use this one to be in EI stance and to be able to do this setup when you wake up into this bullshit.
Interesting.
Nah.
Cool. Was there other stuff he got that you're aware of?
The new stuff? No, all the other. That's the only new move he got, and all the others were the frame changes and stance transitions. Like this wasn't a stance transition before. Now it is. I can go from this into this stance, and I can go from this stance into this stance. So I can like loop the stances more. I can pretty sure go for this. I don't recall. 1-1-2. Yeah, 1-1-2. It's a generic 10 frame punish, 1-1-2, and I can go from it into the stance.
Oh, and set yourself
so
up.
Technically, I can punish you and go for something like this. If you're trying to, if you're trying to move after.
Yeah.
Or I can do just nothing. I can just stand then and not transition into the stance. Also a possibility. But that's like higher level victors, because you can see them a lot of times doing being in the stance and just like transition back, and they do this thing a lot, right?
Yeah.
At your levels, I'm pretty sure they will not do it. Most of them will be either trying to rush down you or do a lot of stances, right?
Yeah.
Like I love like my offense, like even in a neutral, a lot of times stands to this move, right? Because it's pretty safe and it transitions me into the stance. So you can see me using it a lot in our matches. I'm usually doing this, go here, and go for the grab.
Okay, alright. That's hard to it's hard to see some of them, but I can kind of see some of them now.
It's just like life. It's a lot of visual stimulation.
Yeah, Clive's a good comparison.
Yeah. It's a lot of things for nothing, right? You see him move, you see him transition into the stances, but he actually does nothing. You can always hit him out of it. That's why I said like Victor is maybe the most committal character you have in this game, because you need to go for it. You have no other chance because you don't have a very good neutral, right?
Yeah.
All you have is this rush down or maybe counter hitting people.
Yeah, okay. Interesting. It's probably why we don't see him too often too, right? You know? Like, I barely see him in ranks.
Because Victor will be very easy up until like red ranks, and afterwards, like, I remember the first time person ducked the gun. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was like my whole world shattered at that point. I couldn't 2-2 spam anymore, and then like it was a tragedy. I'm telling you, it was a tragedy.
Yes, that would be so funny. That's your main setup from neutral too. I see you always do it. That's your main setup. I always see you doing like the.
This is my main. Like, this is what I default to, right?
Yeah.
And like, and I don't even like mix it up. That's the other thing, right? When you see Victor transition into this, right? Into this stance, right? I don't know, more than half of the time they will go for the low, right?
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, from this, like, it's just the best option from this. So when I go this, I usually just go down, right?
Yeah, plus 12 is not too bad either, really.
Yeah. I have other options, like I can do this.
Oh, okay, yep.
I do it sometimes.
And then
right?
you knee.
But as I said, like, people usually don't block low. And those who do are just steamrolling me, right? As soon as I see them block this, they just get me, because like I have no other options in the neutral, right? As I said, everything else is like very committal as well. I don't have like super safe options almost anywhere.
Cool.
Like, this is more or less safe for me.
+3.
Right, and like, yeah.
That was not.
Everything else. Everything else is like very. Like, this is safe if I just stand block after, right? Like in season 2 they improved this thing, is the like parry thingy.
Okay.
But I'm not sure still. Like I throw it out sometimes, but like it's very like
it's like a little,
like, yeah, it's
flash.
it's timing not similar. Yeah, flash, it's much more like the window of opportunity for the flash is much more than this.
Yeah.
But at least I can do it from stance as well. Sometimes I go into stance, do nothing, and this.
Yeah.
Because
okay.
they want to hit me out of the stance here, right?
Yeah.
And I just go for this.
Yeah.
Just to mix it up.
Interesting.
But that's not something I use a lot. I'm trying to figure out where should I. And I'm pretty sure if it hits, it gives me hit engage. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it gives me this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it gives me this for free.
Yeah.
But it's also like I need to muscle
it'll counter
memory
this.
that,
sorry. It'll counter this. Or no. If you time, you know how I run in all the time and do the blue.
Okay. Yeah.
And I
yeah,
do
yeah.
that. You'll just parry it at the right time, I assume.
Yeah. Like a flash, as I said. But
yeah.
I need to understand it better.
Yeah, that's like what we do with this. We use the back one to try and avoid some stuff.
Yeah. But your back one has
Or
like
this one.
the proper hitbox. It extends. This shit is like inside Victor. So like even if I'm here, like I need to be like in your face. I need to be like running into you.
Otherwise we gotta hit you.
Because because the hitbox is inside him basically. It's like at his shoulder.
Yeah, it's not like Flash Flash can kind of hit you too.
No. Like flash in the hit or no sword stance flash, it extends a bit. Like with a sword, it's maybe similar to the flash. When like in combos you need to run in for flash to work. Like this thing is not safe as well. The other launcher I didn't show you is this.
Yep.
But it has a little bit of pushback, so sometimes you cannot launch it.
Okay.
Try it. Oh, sorry. This one. Boom.
Okay.
Oh, you can. Cool. Cool. So you have enough range. Some just characters cannot. It just like doesn't reach. I'm pretty sure it's also had some nerfs to it. Before it was much bigger like pushback, so a lot of people couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something like at the range. If I'm here, I'm like I see you running in. I will try this because like as you can see, it shortens the distance between us two and like.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like your keep out too.
Kind of. But if I'm keeping out, like a lot of times I will go for this, even though it's like mad slow, right?
Yeah.
If I see you running, go like halfway through the screen, like I have time for this.
Yeah. Okay. It's good range. I see.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What else? Like, nothing like much in sense of like super like I don't know.
No, that was really good.
Things like this is just a shit. Like it's just for fun.
Wait, did you misclick that yesterday, by the way, or was that like that you were trying to kill me with it?
I meant to do it. I stand by.
You were
I
trying.
meant to do it.
Okay.
I see you running, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get you.
With what health? I gotta clip that one and put it out there. I think that was funny. It would have been funnier if you got it.
No, I think it's funnier that I didn't.
True.
I got blown out for it. So.
Yeah, that was a good one. It's a classic.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, I appreciate you. Thanks for showing us everything.
2-2-2, basically now at least
duck
you
the
and
gun.
the guys. I'm pretty sure most of the guys knew, right? Duck
Yeah,
the gun. If you didn't duck the gun, go left.
Yep.
That's basically it. Like yeah, this like will sometimes get you, but still.
Yeah,
like,
cool.
Yeah, if you duck the gun, you're the winner basically every time. That's the only thing how I like I defeat 90% of victors. I'm just look for that because that's also sometimes like if I don't have neutral options, right?
Yeah.
You blocking everything I'm throwing at you. You hitting me out of my stances, right?
Yeah.
That's another thing. Like in a neutral, that's easy to do. Is this right? Because it has high, it has mid. If you trying to duck it before the gun, right? It will hit you.
Yeah.
But if you duck the gun exactly, but sometimes it's just a reflex. Okay, this doesn't work. My stances doesn't work. Rushdown doesn't work. Okay, let's do neutral, and in neutral they go for this, right?
Can you duck in that stance?
I can, but it's not like even
It's not like this.
I don't know, AOP duck.
It's not like
Yeah,
this.
AOP duck is much better. Yeah, this stance duck is not that good.
Yeah.
As you can see, it's slow. Its recovery very slow, but I can duck like sometimes when I go in and like people trying to jab me out, I can duck one jab and like go for my shit, but it's like
Yeah.
very, very like it's not the same.
Yeah.
And
It's not
people
like this.
usually don't go for the highs; they go for down forward one, for example, and they still will hit me.
This.
So, for example, Ling, I'm pretty sure she can duck like it will be like see, down forward one.
Oh, that's your down for one?
I cannot
Wow.
hit you. Down forward one. I cannot hit you. Right? Yeah. For my even if I down, like Victor is a big dude, so it will hit him.
Yeah.
The only thing it evades is highs, right? This
Okay.
duck will evade only high,
Oh, sorry.
and it's still very, very like recovery wise, like. If I stand here doing this, you will like launch me already.
Yeah. Interesting.
So usually it's like my opportunity for one, and then I go and do my stuff.
Okay, like just a little check. I mean, we do something like that, like this from back turn, just as a check to stop a low. Interesting. That's cool. Are there any other questions for Puzja, guys? I don't know if there's anything we missed.
Duck the gun, always like this gun, the other gun, punish, like launch punish this, launch punish this,
That.
always please launch punish the knee, because like it will make my habit of going for it like deplete, because I still do it just because people don't punish it, and then, like I have this weird habit and I just gonna do this all the time. And people just don't go for it. I have no idea why.
Well,
that's like
have you
one
met
thing
Harry?
that I, like,
Harry will definitely get you out of that. Get you out of that.
Yeah,
habit.
exactly. We need more people like
Harry will be
because,
doing
like,
this
I
one.
stick with my bad habit. I'm
Into a
sticking
full
to my
combo.
bad habit just because people not punishing it, and it's like it's so frustrating.
Trixie had a question. What common flowcharts do victors use around your level, or that you're aware of?
I mean, like as a show, it's like honestly, Victor has like quite like variability to them.
He said IAI. I don't know if that's a stance, just to clarify it. But common flowcharts and IAI. I don't know if that makes sense to you.
EI stance is this stance.
Okay. So
yeah, like honestly, mostly it's for the combos or just like some. Like this is a flowchart, as I said. Like everybody will use it until like I seen people in God still doing it, right? But they make sure they hit, right? They make sure it's punished, so they are safe. It will be a hit, not on block. But people like in lower ranks will go on block and they will do the whole string. They will transition, as I said. You either duck the gun, you launch him. You sidestep left to avoid like 90% of these, or you're trying to hit him out of the stance transition. It loses only to this, right? To the crush. Everything else you can hit him out of.
Okay.
Nothing is faster than you.
Okay.
So it's like pretty easy to stop the EI shit, like in the open, especially. That's why like it's usually will be working in like in the combos mostly. But like for the perfumer stance, as I showed, it's usually they just go for a lot of like low will be like the beginning, like almost always, right? Like whatever setup I am doing, this, and then they loop it, right? They start looping, like you have different options from that, but usually if you're not doing anything, yeah, sure, I'm gonna loop my shit.
Yeah.
And like if something's gonna hit you.
A forever combo. Interesting.
Yeah. As I said, at the wall, if for example I got the wall, I spiked you, and I done something, it's usually will be a transition to this, right? Usually using this shit, and then you wake up to this. Yeah. And I can like continue, or I can like switch it up.
Yeah.
That's how the EI stance is usually used.
Yeah, right? Okay. Plus frame spam on the
in
wall
the open,
is pretty
like,
dangerous.
Yeah, like as I said, like any open, the easiest for me to transition to EI stance will be this, right?
Yep.
And then I can do something. But as I said, if you duck the gun, you're the winner.
Yeah.
Or you just step it,
Yeah.
as you did right there.
Yeah.
So.
But ducking the gun's the most important. Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because like if I'm at like some range and I hit, oh my god, I'm not hitting the gun. I usually go for this, right? 1+2, because it has some range to it. But again, it's like it varies. A lot of victors love, as I said, their setup when they go into EI back and like just going in and out.
Yeah, cool.
But it's mostly visual, right? Because you still have the ability to hit him out if he decides to hit you.
That's pretty cool, but there's a lot for me to practice there as well. But I can remember the gun.
As I said, like,
I can remember the sidestep.
Yeah, like sidestep right. If he transitions as a stance, sidestep left.
Yeah.
You duck the gun. You launch this. You launch this. Always. You launch this. This one, right?
There's another question for
Three
you.
things.
What can I do if Victor is zoning me with his gun, then homing move from stance? It's from parody.
So you mean he goes for the gun and
he's zoning you
and goes for this?
Yeah. What can he do from that to avoid that, aside from duck the gun?
Yeah, but like when he does that, he'll be in range for you afterwards, right? So right, and as you can see, yeah, try ducking it maybe. You
can duck them both. You can duck it both, parody. Yeah. What if if I block it, it's a plus frame,
this
right?
One is a mid, but this one is a mid. But if it's like fires away, I will not hit it, right? And then I go for this. It's a high. So
but if we see that, we just duck. So we have one. We have the chance on the gun, and then the chance on seeing that mid.
Yeah. Usually, like if you didn't see, duck here.
Yeah.
Right? As I said, that's the option that they use to get close. Nothing else will get you closer than this. Is 1+2, and like as we said, if he's zoning, like still he will come to you, right? After the gun and after the 1+2 from EI, he will be close enough. And of course, I cannot hit the gun. Where's my gun?
Question: can you switch that high to a mid homing?
Mid homing? Oh, I don't think I have mid homing. The only homing from EI is this.
There's no other move at the end of that.
No, I can remain in stance with this.
Yeah.
I can go this, right? No other homing. Like I can go for a low. It's like pseudo homing, but as I said, like at range, it's not what I'm gonna go for. If you give me like 3 range or something, right?
Yeah.
It will not hit you. Like from here, I'm not hitting you, right? So from here, I'm always gonna go for 1+2, because it gets you in range.
Apparently, there could be a mid homing option. There's an Aussie that plays Victor. He's doing something where he does a mid homing at the end of that.
From this stance.
Do the humming, the mid humming. Just let's see. Is that
this is
what's the mid humming? We got to identify after the gun. So after you shoot the gun. If we go back, if you shoot that gun, apparently you got a mid humming. It's so cool. He might not be aware of it splitting. That might be the only thing.
Okay, after the gun, I go to EI stance. From EI stance, here are the options. This is the one. Then that's 1+2.
Yeah.
I have down 2. That is explosion. I have this. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe this. Just a second. This one.
Does it look like that one splitting?
Now? Is it homing?
Let me see.
I don't.
Oh, that was it. That move.
I don't.
Okay, how do you use it?
I don't think it's homing. It's not homing.
Try again. You can. I did sidestep it.
Let's do it after.
I sidestepped. Oh no.
Yeah, steppable. Steppable.
Steppable. Steppable.
Inconsistent, but steppable.
Yeah, it's hard to step. I think you have to sidewalk it, maybe. And this is 358 ping.
Yeah. Sidewalk.
Apparently he was mixing. Apparently Chai mixes people up with that in that thing you showed.
I mean, yeah. If you go this and then you go this, of course.
Yeah.
If you got used to blocking like this option,
yeah.
High, you're trying to duck or whatever, or like do whatever, and then he goes for this.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay. So he mixes up the end. Interesting. So ducking won't always save us.
I mean, ducking the gun saves still.
Yeah, true.
If you duck the gun,
you win.
You still will hit me out.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to duck the gun? Okay, go. Oh shoot. The gun's so hard to duck.
Let's do it from here.
Okay, alright.
From 2 to 2. Still.
Yeah.
That was advantage too. As I said, from 2 to 2, the only option I will have is this to.
So apparently apparently the Oceanian dude, what he does from range, he shoots the gun, and then he'll try and catch people trying to punish the gun with the mid. Yeah, I don't know if that's helpful or not. But...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because like people usually don't duck the gun and they try to hit me out of the stance transition.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying ducking the gun is much better option.
Oh, okay.
Because usually people will wait till the gun and try to hit me out.
Yeah.
Like this, right? And like all my options will lose to you trying to hit me out, right?
Yeah.
Besides this option, right?
Yeah.
Besides the even the that's the only thing I can do if you're trying to hit me out. But why ducking the gun? Because you can launch me. That's it. That's like period.
Interesting. That's cool. That's cool. Well, thanks for that. I think that was all the questions for now. But I'm sure if others have other questions, they just ask you in the chat later. But yeah, thanks for showing us that.
Oh yeah, sure.
It's so good, Splitting. It's so good. He's just showing me a couple of like basic Victor stuff.
Oh, like I said, the same basically goes for both gun from 2 to 2 and for this gun, because they both transition you the same way into EI.
Cool. All right. Well, let me stop the video. Thanks very much for showing me that, Puzja, and I will catch you next time, my friend. Thank you very much for that.
Yeah, sure.